What's going on, guys? I hope we're live. Welcome back to another live stream with your boy CK. If you can see me, say hi. If you can see me, give this live stream a thumb up so that I will know that you're getting that we are on track. Hello, who's there? We're live tonight. Let's discuss. As you can see from the title, today's title is the battle of side chicks and the wife. Who will win this battle? If you can see me, give us a thumb up. Say hi, smash that subscribe button, smash the like button. Is anyone there? Is anyone there? Is anyone there? Anyway, let's crack on. Just like I said, the topic today is battle between side chick and the wife. Who will win this battle? And we all know what side chicks have done to so many relationships and marriages in our society these days, particularly in our continent and our country, Nigeria. So this particular issue I'm going to discuss tonight happened in Europe. This is a Nigerian family. So it happened that they have been staying in Italy for a while and with no documents. And you know that for you to be happily living in Europe, you must be legal and you must have documents for you to, traverse the nooks and crannies of Europe. So this man and his wife, they've been together for a while and had no issues. Not that they couldn't bear children, but because of the circumstances surrounding their stay and everything. So they were giving themselves some time to see if things will improve, to see if their situation will become green. So the man and his wife waited for a while. The documents weren't coming. The wife suggested that it's better they relocate and move to another country in Europe to see if they will try their luck there, and who knows, something better might come out. But the husband was of the opinion that he has lived in Italy for years and they don't speak English language, so he had to force himself to learn the language, learn Italian. So for him to leave Italy and move over to another country to start afresh, going through the process of learning language again, he didn't see it as something worthwhile. So the wife decided to relocate. But before she left, she became pregnant. And there is something that happens when you travel to some of these countries. And it happened that the father of the child is a citizen, which means the baby automatically will have his papers and probably the paper will extend to the mother. So the woman left. She gave birth there. The child became legal and she got her document. But something happened. While she was in another country, the husband got his papers. But she couldn't come back because since she had already left, there's no way they could have given her documents as well. They tried to see how they can manage this situation. The man got a job, started working, I believe a good paying job. He asked the wife if she wanted to come back, but the wife declined. They decided to build their documents because if you have a new document and Those that know, they know what I'm saying. If you don't have, if you're not working with your document, if you're not building it, and that the duration, maybe if they give you a year document, if you're not doing anything with it, it might, be taken from you, or it might die. They decided to build their document. So the woman was living apart, the man was living apart. So this is one of the reasons why couples, married couples, or intending couples per se, those that are in a serious relationship and you're planning to build your lives and your family together, trying to raise a family together, it's not advisable for the man and the woman to be far apart, because temptations come, and it's not everyone with that strong will to overcome such temptations. The man was there in Italy working, while the wife was somewhere in another country with their child. So he used to visit them, once in a month, once in 2 months, like that, because of his schedule at work and the finance that is involved. Being a family man, he had to be sending money to them to take care of the woman and the baby. So in the process, the woman became pregnant again and gave birth to their second child. He was still there, doing his best, but the man started feeling lonely. He had a friend that has a girlfriend too. So one of the days he visited his friend in his house. He saw how his friend was relaxed in his sofa, while the girlfriend was doing the cooking, cleaning, and stuffs like that. So he missed that so much. So he told himself that maybe having a female company wouldn't be something off the track. So he confided in his friend that he's in need of a female companion, since the wife is not around, that he'll be needing someone like that, his friend's girlfriend, who could, do all these things for him while he's at work. If he comes back, he will see someone that will, dish out food for him to eat and massage his back. The friend called his girlfriend and spoke to her. There and then, the lady was like that she has someone. She put a call through to her own friend, that there is someone that she wants to introduce to her, that the man actually is married. She specifically told her friend that this man is a married man, but the wife is not around. So their business is just to keep each other company, nothing more. The friend accepted, and the relationship started from there. So they were into this till they tried to, the lady, actually, it's not the man, the lady tried to blow this thing open, because this is a man that is respected in their neighborhood, and the wife trusted her husband to the core. That was why when she left, she didn't look back, because she knew that her husband will always be there for her. So the man went out with this lady, maybe to go grocery shopping or something like that one evening. Those that knew his wife took a picture of them and sent to the wife. So the wife started calling him, and now resent that picture to her husband, questioned him about the lady. The man denied and, tried to cover his own tracks. But at the end of the day, the whole thing blew up, because of what was coming. He knew that if he continued with that relationship, that his marriage would be destroyed, and he didn't want that. So he practically called this lady and explained the situations to her, made her understand that he's a married man, and she knew from the onset that there is no way both of them can have something serious, if not just keeping each other company. The lady, flew up. She wasn't having it. So she asked the man how could he enjoy her and, do all the things he has done to her, and at the end of the day, try to dump her because of his wife, that she's going nowhere, that she has come to stay, that house now belongs to, she and the man. So the man said no, that he does not want, that he's tired of the whole thing, that the lady should leave him alone. The lady wasn't having it. So she got angry and left. So this man felt that all is well, that he has restored the peace in his marriage. But he was wrong. He was completely wrong. He never knew that something bigger was waiting for him. He never knew. Something that would shake the foundation of his marriage, that is waiting for him somewhere. So the next time he visited his wife, palaver. The next time he visited his wife, this man tried to, be intimate with his wife. But unfortunately, while he tried to sleep with his wife, this man's penis wasn't functioning again. His penis became paralyzed. So he tried and tried and tried and tried. The stuff wasn't having it. It wasn't feeling his wife. So when he returned back to his base, sometimes if this kind of a thing happens, we always attribute it to stress, or maybe the kind of work that he does. So he felt he needed to relax and have enough rest. So he traveled back to his base in Italy. So while he was there, something told him that since he's been with this lady, his penis has been functioning, and he went to see his wife now. The stuff stopped working. So he said, okay, let him try once more. He called the lady back, tried to sleep with her, and instantly the anaconda resurrected. So he now knew that something is wrong somewhere. Since if he goes near his wife, the stuff will stop working. But if he goes to this lady, the penis will start functioning again. So it now happened that since he wants to dump this lady for his wife, the lady switched off the man's penis. So it only comes to life anytime the man is with her. But anytime this man goes to his wife, there won't be any network coverage. So that is one of the reasons why couples staying apart is not advisable. So if we look at this matter very well, we understand that this man, he didn't think with his right senses. Because if he had never allowed himself to be engulfed in this temptation, I don't think this lady that is desperate to have a man to herself would have come into his life. So he opened the doors for the temptation to come in and envelop him or engulf him and take over his life. So he refused to close his eyes and concentrate on building his family and raising the kids that God has given him and his wife for the betterment of those children and the betterment of his family. So that's one of the things that if you're married or if you are an intending couple, it's better the two of you come together so that such temptations will be far away from you. So the man, someone that has gotten documents, like I said before, if you're anywhere, if you're abroad, if you're in one of these countries that if you don't have documents, your movement will be restricted. So if you have documents, it's as if you have legs. You can go to anywhere you are. And for this man being in Europe, with his Italian document, he can go to any part of Europe that he likes at any time. Nobody disturbs him. So it's not as if he is now restricted in Italy. No. He had the possibility to move around to see his family whenever he likes. But because of, the temptation that presented itself, or that he got himself into, the problem he got himself into, that's how he destroyed his own marriage. In the other hand, also, his wife also contributed to their problem. Please smash that like button if you can see me, and give this video a thumb up. So the wife also contributed to their problem, because if the wife was patient enough, could you imagine the time she left Italy for God knows where she went to, her husband got his papers. It's true that she also got her own, but there's no way you can have a fresh paper, a virgin paper, and you leave the country where you got it and relocate to another country. So they had to pamper that paper for it to grow, to groom it. That's the stage they were in before this problem started. So if she had stayed and concentrated on their marriage and hoped so that the time, the God's own time in their lives will come for them to be legalized and have documents, she wouldn't have created this vacuum that she created, and this desperate lady jumped at it. So that's the first segment of this live stream. So if you're seeing me, please say something to me so that I will know that I'm with somebody here. And smash the like button, subscribe to this channel, and leave your comments so that we'll know your thoughts. Then another issue that I want us to look at tonight is the issue of access of spouses, the issue of access to spouses' phones in some couple or in some marriages or in some homes. We know that if you are in a relationship that your mind is relaxed, a relationship that is built on trust, there won't be any restriction to your husband's phone, your access to your husband's phone, or there won't be any restriction to your access to your own wife's phone. But in some homes, in some relationships, you will find it that the couple, they lock their phone in a way that their partner cannot have access to their phone. So how free is your spouse and your partner to use your mobile phone or even your computer or to access any of your social media accounts? How free is your partner to access any of these things? Even if you have security codes or PIN that you use to lock your phone and lock your laptops or your desktop computers, or password to your Gmail account or your or Facebook or WhatsApp, whatever, does your partner, be it a man or a woman, have access to any of those accounts? Can your wife unlock your Facebook account while you're not there? I'm not saying that it's right for a wife or a husband to be snooping around, seeking and searching for chats or messages that the husband must have shared with somebody else. But how do we handle these things in our homes? Do they have access to our passwords and our PIN codes? That's something I want to understand, because I believe that any relationship that is built on trust, if a wife trusts her husband, she will not have any time to start reading his messages. Likewise, the man, if you trust your wife, there won't be time for you to start going through your messages, because sometimes some of these things cause problems in relationships and in marriages. Just recently, a Nigerian woman was sentenced to death by hanging because she stabbed her husband. She allegedly stabbed her husband because of nude photos she saw on her husband's phone while going through the phone or trying to use the phone. I'm sorry. So to avoid things like this, there are other ways to handle such matters. If you see any message on your husband's phone or on your wife's phone, there are ways we can handle these issues so that there won't be stories that touch. Recently, I read something online. I don't know if it is true or someone made that up, but I believe that route is the route to go, is the way to go to handle such issues. So let me just tell you what I read in that story. The story said that there is a man who is a lecturer in the northern part of the country. So the wife one day stumbled upon romantic messages the husband has been exchanging with a few ladies out there. She thought about it. She thought about what to do. But she didn't make any sense. She didn't create any sense. She never asked the husband. She didn't confront him. She copied those messages. She extracted them and got the name of one of the ladies he has been chatting with. So she used it to create a Facebook account because the man was chatting on Facebook Messenger. So she created another Facebook account and tagged the Facebook account a man's name, gave it a man's name, and sent a friend request to the husband. The man accepted the request. She sent a message to her husband that she is or he is the husband to so person he has been sending or exchanging romantic messages with. But he himself, being the husband of the man, that he is a member of Boko Haram sect. So that he's just there to give him an advice, and it will be a one-time thing. That he should stop exchanging messages with his wife if he still wants to continue existing here on earth. That he knows everything about him, his name, mentioned some of his friends, his uncles, his home address, the place he works, the route he takes, stuff like that. So he told this man that he should stay away from his wife. So this woman that narrated the story said the following day the husband came back. So before he came back from work, he branched to a phone shop and bought a new phone, got a new SIM card. So immediately he came back home, he swapped the phone, the new SIM card. He just inserted the new SIM card in the new phone and broke his old phone, deactivated his Facebook account. So each day after work, the husband will just come straight to the house. He doesn't stay out long again. He doesn't keep late nights. And this culture of maybe like people having a romantic relationship in their office, when the husband calls the wife, maybe the wife is having a good time, enjoying something with the boss in the office, or having sex with the boss in the office. If the husband calls, she will be like that she's in a meeting with her boss. So these are the things that happen in our society, But is it the way to go? Is this how to keep our relationship? Must a married man have a side chick? Must a married woman be going for a young stud? Because I know that there are women who enjoy seeing men or young guys with six packs, those that go to the gym. Because there is nothing wrong in your wife going for exercise, but there are people that if they see a young man with, masculine shape, six packs, flat stomach, stuff like that, they will be like, "Ow, this boy is hot," So the advice I want to give you is this: if you are that kind of a man that enjoys seeing young ladies, maybe having long Brazilian hair, putting on skimpy skirts, painting their nails and wearing makeups, anyhow, your fantasy, the kind of woman that you like, create your woman to be like that. Make your wife to be like that. That thing that that you see that gives you joy. Tell your wife that this is what you like and make her to be like that. If you're a woman also that loves six packs, that wants your husband to, or want your man to have a chest as big as that of The Rock, tell your husband that this is what you want. Because if another man can do that, your husband also can do it. So tell your husband that you want him to have six packs. You want him to be masculine. You want him to have big chest. Let him hit the gym and achieve these things for you so that you will not look outside. So that's what I want to say there. So it's up to you guys. I'm leaving it down to you. I'm handing over the the driver's seat to you so that you air your own opinion and contribute on this matter. Please, like I said before, hit that subscribe button and smash the like button as well. Comment, share our videos with your friends and family. I will see you guys next Sunday in another live stream. Peace.